Yeah. Yeah.
The National Association of Broadcasters has today signed a memorandum of understanding with the Uganda Communication Commission to allow broadcasters self-regulate on operations. The understanding requires that the association oversees the operations of its members to identify and seal off loopholes that would compromise quality, content, and general good performance.
Thank you.
The Minister of Information, Communication and Technology, Ruhakana Rugunda, is optimistic this partnership will help efficient self-regulation for better content.
We deeply value our media still is awash of foreign content, sometimes irrelevant content, and yet we are endowed with a lot of creativity, a lot of materials we can talk about in terms of creation of content. Therefore, in terms of content, in my view, the potential is enormous, and I'm hoping that NAB, with the full support of government, will tap this resource so that we can generate content. This will help creation of jobs, reducing unemployment, and will generate money.
The Executive Director, Uganda Communication Commission, Godfrey Mtawazi, says the partnership is expected to ease inspection and regulation of the broadcasting industry, of which the association will regulate the operations of each member in regard to the law that governs the industry. And it will be a condition for any broadcaster to be a member of the National Association of Broadcasters before license renewal and acquisition is granted.
If any station defaults on any provisions of the law, we trigger a memo to NAB to investigate it, give them time limits, and when NAB fails to deal with it or to our satisfaction, then we come in and take action. But we are sort of saying, let's try that kind of self-regulation, if you like, and see how it works.
The Chairman, National Broadcasters Association, Captain Francis Babu, says the mandate acquired through the partnership with the Uganda Communication Commission will allow the industry development in terms of quality and efficiency. All members will be taken through contents of the association broadcast expectations to avoid errors that would lead to license retrieval.
We've got to think very carefully about our population. There are certain things that we should not even talk about. Not because you don't have a freedom of speech, but things that you should be careful about when speaking.
The broadcasters also complained of the fact that government authorities and officials turn down invites to clarify on pertinent issues, yet they keep on saying that no audience is offered to them. However, the minister says he will be working with the necessary authorities to rectify such anomalies for harmonized operations. Meanwhile, the National Association of Broadcasters has unveiled a new logo to represent a new face of zeal to develop and operate with efficiency and effectiveness. In a related development, a new board has been unveiled, but Captain Francis Babu remains the board chairman, with King Kalisa as the vice chairperson. The other members of the board are new, but faced with a number of challenges, and the most pressing being the establishment of a uniform rate card to stop industry manipulation by the advertisers.
And eventually the money we are making is not enough even to pay salaries. So radios are running on very small budgets, and we need now to sit down and say, wait a minute, we should have one rate card. If they give you advert, they give it to you to that level. Don't cut. If they want to give it to you, they give it to you. And I would rather they give it to you at that rate and not give me than cutting it.
Nankwanganis Kasrie, NBS Television.